Hello, how are you? Back again with our channel, hope you are always healthy. This story is fiction only. If there are simultaneous character names, events, or stories, that is a compatibility, except this video is an original video. We add the story with our own imagination with the purpose to provide information and education for us all. Let's get started. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a young woman named Annie. She was known for her infectious smile and her unwavering determination, despite being born with a clubfoot. Despite her physical disability, Annie never let her condition define her, and she dreamed of leading a fulfilling and happy life. Annie was married to a kind and supportive man named David. They met when they were children and grew up together in the same village. David had always admired Annie's strength and resilience, and as they got older, their friendship blossomed into a deep and loving relationship. He knew that Annie's clubfoot was a part of who she was, but he never saw it as a hindrance or a reason to love her any less. Their daily life together was filled with love and understanding. They lived in a modest cottage on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by lush green fields and beautiful wildflowers. David was a skilled carpenter, and Annie had a talent for painting, despite her physical challenges. They both pursued their passions, supporting and encouraging each other every step of the way. In the mornings, David would rise early and tend to the small vegetable garden they had cultivated together. He would water the plants, tend to any weeds, and then lovingly pick a few fresh flowers to place on the kitchen table before waking Annie with a gentle kiss. Annie, an early riser herself, would already be in the kitchen, preparing a simple but delicious breakfast. Throughout the day, Annie would work on her paintings while David headed to his workshop to craft beautiful wooden furniture. He designed a special easel for Annie, allowing her to comfortably paint without putting too much strain on her leg. Annie's paintings were breathtaking and depicted the beauty of their village and the surrounding nature. David often proudly displayed her art at the local market, where they both found a steady demand for her work. In the afternoons, they would take walks together, hand in hand, enjoying the scenic beauty around them. They cherished these moments of togetherness, embracing the serenity of nature and each other's company. Sometimes, they would sit by the riverside, watching the water flow lazily by, sharing dreams and aspirations. As the sun set on the horizon, they would return home and prepare dinner together. They loved experimenting with recipes and often invited friends and neighbors to join them for meals. Annie's cooking was renowned for its flavors, and David always praised her culinary skills. Though their life seemed idyllic, they faced challenges along the way. Some villagers, blinded by prejudice, would occasionally make hurtful remarks about Annie's clubfoot, but she refused to let their negativity affect her spirit. With David by her side, she learned to stand up for herself and educate people about the importance of empathy and acceptance. Over the years, their love grew stronger, and they cherished the simple joys of life together. They were proof that love and understanding could conquer any adversity. Annie's talent as a painter and David's craftsmanship brought prosperity to their little cottage, and they were content and grateful for the life they had built. And so, the tale of Annie, the woman with a clubfoot, and her loving husband, David, became an inspiration to the village and beyond. They showed everyone that true love and unwavering support could turn life's challenges into beautiful opportunities for growth and happiness. They lived happily ever after, leaving a legacy of love and compassion that would be remembered for generations to come. She was known for her warm heart and kind nature, but had struggled with a clubfoot since birth, which made walking difficult for her. Despite this challenge, Annie remained determined to lead a fulfilling life. Annie's passion was storytelling, and she would often gather children around her to share tales of adventure, love, and mystery. Her stories were captivating, and the children would listen with wide eyes, imagining themselves in the worlds Annie described. One day, Annie overheard some villagers talking about a big storytelling competition that was to be held in the neighboring town. The winner would be awarded a grand prize, and Annie's heart fluttered with excitement at the thought of participating. However, self-doubt crept in, as she worried that her clubfoot might hinder her chances of success. But Annie's dear friend, a wise elderly woman named Rosa, sensed her distress and encouraged her to pursue her dream. "Your storytelling touches the hearts of many, my dear," Rosa said with a reassuring smile. "Don't let anything hold you back. If you believe in yourself, the world will believe in you too." Inspired by Rosa's words, Annie decided to enter the competition. She spent days and nights crafting new stories, each one more enchanting than the last. Her excitement grew, but so did her anxiety. She began to wonder if people would focus on her disability rather than her talent. In the meantime, a group of women from the village learned about Annie's worries. Determined to help their friend, they decided to support her in any way they could. They knew that Annie had difficulty making her bed due to her foot, so they organized a schedule to take turns visiting her each morning and making her bed with care and love. The women would chat with Annie, sharing stories of their own and helping her practice her storytelling skills. They became like a family, providing the emotional support she needed to gain confidence in herself and her abilities. As the day of the storytelling competition approached, Annie felt a mix of nerves and excitement. The women from the village accompanied her to the neighboring town, where the event was being held. Annie was welcomed warmly, and despite her initial nervousness, she soon became lost in the magic of her stories as she began to perform. With each tale she told, the audience became more and more enchanted. Annie's passion and talent shone through, captivating everyone in the room. People soon forgot about her clubfoot as they were transported to the world she painted with her words. By the end of the competition, the room erupted into thunderous applause. Annie's storytelling had touched the hearts of all who listened. The judges were moved by her performances and declared her the winner of the competition. Annie couldn't believe it, she had won. The grand prize was a beautiful quill and a collection of rare books. But more importantly, she had earned the recognition and respect of the people around her, proving that her clubfoot did not define her talent or worth. The women from her village beamed with pride as they watched Annie accept her award. They knew that their support and encouragement had played a vital role in helping her overcome her self-doubt. From that day on, Annie's reputation as a master storyteller spread far and wide. She continued to share her gift with the world, and her stories inspired countless generations to come. The tale of Annie, the woman with a clubfoot who won the storytelling competition, became legendary in the village and beyond. It served as a reminder that one's passion, talent, and the support of friends could overcome any obstacle, and that true worth lies in the beauty of one's heart and soul. Fine, for the current video, we finished that. If you want to know more about their full story, please subscribe and like this channel. If you have suggestions and input, please comment below. Thank you for watching.